Hey guys, so I mentioned in my first video that I've really enjoyed doing the DIY face masks. I am about to apply one right now. Colton's going to apply it with me. It is a face mask that I've been using. It is extremely painful, but very effective. It leaves my skin feeling extremely soft and really targets my pore area and helps minimize my pores. It is a mixture of gelatin and milk, and tonight I'm going to be adding activated charcoal to it. It's very simple to make, very easy to apply. Removing it, however, is a little bit on the intense side. It's definitely a little bit painful. If you have extremely sensitive face, I do not advise this one because my face is usually red afterwards and my face isn't really that sensitive. So it is definitely for people who can tolerate the pain and whose face can tolerate the pain. Like I said, I wouldn't use something so abrasive if you have a sensitive face. Okay, so I just washed my face and I wanted to show y'all what my pores look like beforehand, and then I'll show you after as well. Okay guys, so I'm back and I've applied my face mask. This is Colton.
Oh.
This is my boyfriend. He subjects himself to these face masks with me.
Torture.
Yes. So this one is a torture one for sure. But he enjoys them. He likes the benefits. So when I originally found the recipe for this face mask, it's just gelatin. 1 packet of gelatin, unflavored, and then 2 to 3 tablespoons of milk. And then this time I decided to add some activated charcoal to see what other benefits I can get from that. There's another face mask that I've tried before. It was just Pepto and egg whites, and that one seemed to help with my pores a lot as well, but this one I find makes my face really soft. So all you do is you mix, or how I did it was I mixed the gelatin with the charcoal first, since they're both powders. Make sure they were mixed in together really well, and then added the milk, mixed it up, let it set for about a minute, mixed it up again, and you'll see that it kind of solidifies a little bit. It's not as watery anymore. And then you just pop it in the microwave for about 25 seconds, and then make sure it has cooled down and it's not burning your face when you apply it, but just apply it as quickly as you can when it's still extremely warm, and then you're going to wait for it to dry completely. We usually wait about 20 minutes. Last time we did, I think we waited 20 to 30 minutes, and there were some spots that hadn't fully dried yet. So this time we're just going to wait for it to fully dry because it felt like we didn't really get as many benefits from it if we pulled it off before it had dried all the way through. So I will meet y'all back after I have removed it. Okay, so I've had the mask on for about 35 minutes. My cheeks are not fully dry, but you can see down here it wrinkles when I talk. I can barely move my mouth. Everything is dry except about right here isn't like fully dry, but I don't think it's going to be a big deal to go ahead and remove it now. So Colton and I are going to go remove the mask, and I will be back to show you a close-up of my pores. My face will probably be red. And you know, every time I do this mask and I remove it, I think to myself, why? Why are you doing this to yourself? Because it is so painful, but I really, really like the benefits that come from doing it. I think I said earlier, the original recipe doesn't call for charcoal. I just added I think 3 capsules of activated charcoal that I bought at Walmart. This is very inexpensive. The gelatin that you get I think is like $1 for 4 packs, and 1 pack will get you 1 face mask. Actually, Colton and I both use 1 pack and we still have leftover, so this makes a lot of face mask, If you can cut it in half and save part of the packet, I would definitely recommend that. I think one packet is 1 tablespoon. So if you do half a tablespoon of the gelatin and then maybe like 2 tablespoons of milk, because I do 1 tablespoon of gelatin and 3 tablespoons of milk, so maybe like 1.5 tablespoons of milk would work with this, and then maybe like 2 capsules of the activated charcoal would be really good, because like I said, this makes so much. Colton and I both use it and we still had a lot left over, so if you're trying not to waste and get it to last a little bit longer, that's what I recommend. So I'll be back in a few minutes, and yeah, see you then. Okay, so we just got done removing the mask. A few notes that I've realized from the last couple of times. This is the 3rd time we've done it, or the 3rd time that I've done it, 2nd time Colton's done it. And it really is beneficial to let it dry fully, because when you remove it, it's not near as painful. It still hurts, and you still are going to pull out some fuzzies, but it's not near as painful if you let it fully dry down to where you don't feel any soft spots. And also, I think another thing that helps is having a good thick even coat as well, and it pulls off real nicely. I do want to recommend, be careful of the eyebrows and the hairline. I always get it in my hairline and like in my sideburn area, but when I'm finished removing, I just take a warm cloth and just wipe it around the edges and remove any excess off, and it comes off very easily, not hard at all. The next thing I want to share with y'all is the lotion that I use. I try to use it in the mornings as well as at night. I usually only remember to apply it about once a day, but it still is very helpful. And it's my favorite lotion. It's called Spa Naturals Coconut Oil Moisturizing Cream with Vitamin E for dry and sensitive skin. This is what it looks like. And it's a very thin consistency, and a lot goes a long way. I don't know if you can see how much I have in there. It's almost completely full still, and I use it all the time. It doesn't take much to spread around your face. It doesn't have an oily feel to it. It is very, very hydrating and doesn't feel like it leaves any oil on my face. And it makes my skin super soft. Let's see if it says what's in it. Water, coconut oil, glycerol, stearate, sterile alcohol, some kind of alcohol, vitamin E, mineral oil, and a few other words that I can't pronounce, and fragrance. Fragrance is very light. It's not overpowering at all. It's very nice. And I purchased this tube. I purchased this jar. It is 6 ounces, 170 grams of product. I got it at the Dollar Tree. So I paid $1 for all of this, and this will probably last me a year. It's absolutely amazing, and I will be repurchasing it in the future. So let me do a close-up really quickly for you, just so you can see a difference. It doesn't seem... Maybe so. You see a difference in the size of my pores a little bit. Let me see my nose. Oh, and I have to say, if you have a nose ring, be careful with the face mask. It will attach to it, so when you pull it off, just be careful of that. Okay, so that's it for my mask video. I hope y'all enjoyed it. If you have any questions, let me know. Leave them below, and don't forget to subscribe. And I'll see you next time. Bye.